Turning the 90-day goal into a 90-day hard deadline, plus transparency and NICS denial appeals. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What's up, Wolverines, and welcome back to the channel. This is John Crump News. I'm your host for today, John Crump, and before we get into today's news, I want to show you guys something. I've been showing you my gun collection, and I just added to it. This right here is an M422 by Tipman Arms. It is a 22 caliber AR-15, which acts exactly like an AR-15. It feels like an AR-15. It actually uses a lot of mil-spec parts. It has an M-lock rail right here. It's really, really nice, and it's really good to train with. I haven't taken it out yet, but it looks like it's built with really good quality. I'll let you know how well it shoots. And if you notice, it has the GOA logo on there. And the reason why it has a GOA logo on there is because Tipman Arms is making a donation to GOA for every GOA rifle sold. So if they don't have these in your local gun shop, tell them that you want the GOA rifle from Tipman Arms. I'm going ahead and put that down to the side. This is not a sponsored video by GOA or Tipman Arms. I just like Tipman Arms stuff, and I like GOA, so it looks like the perfect thing to promote on my channel. One thing that GOA is promoting is the ATF Transparency Act, which was introduced by Senator James Risch. Let's go ahead and talk about what it does. I'm going to start out with the biggest thing first. The ATF has a 90-day goal to approve NFA applications. They have never, ever been able to hit that goal. And if they don't hit that goal, nothing really happens. You just have to wait longer. And with the pistol brace rule, there's an influx of Form 1s being filed right now, which would mean that the wait period will get longer. When you buy a gun from a gun store, after 3 days, if the NICS check isn't back, they can transfer that firearm per federal law. This will kind of be the same thing, but with NFA items. This bill will also solve the problem for the automatic denial of Form 1s for NICS checks that take over 88 days. Right now, if the FBI doesn't get a NICS check done within 88 days, they purge it from the system, which means that the Form 1 cannot be completed and the ATF will return it as denied because the NICS check didn't come back in time. And right now that is leading to a lot of problems, because if you have a braced pistol that the ATF now considers an SBR, you now have an unregistered SBR. And I know some people say it is not very common that happens. It looks like it happens around 2% of the time. And I actually have a friend that has happened to recently, and he went through the appeals process that the ATF gave him, and he called up the FBI, and they had him upload a bunch of paperwork and fill out a bunch of documentation online. He hit submit, and they said it took everything. But 2 months later, the FBI came back and said, we cannot fix your problem because we didn't get the correct paperwork, even though he uploaded everything that they asked, including fingerprints and all that good stuff. But they still denied him, even though the system said it took the paperwork, because they said they never received the paperwork. And he has to start over all again, which is kind of crazy that happens. If you are denied, you can get an attorney and appeal that way, which will give you a greater chance of succeeding. And the best part about it is that the ATF would have to cover your attorney fees for any successful appeal. So my friend, since he knows he's not prohibited, can go get an attorney and have the attorney do all the legwork for him. And the attorney will get paid at the end because the ATF will have to cover legal fees. Because let's be honest, the FBI and ATF will react more quickly to an attorney than John Doe citizen trying to get something straightened out, because they don't want to be sued. Even though it's not their money, they don't want to be dragged into court and everything else. This bill will also require the ATF to turn over the NICS number of the denial or the non-return, which is something that the FBI and ATF usually do not give out. So this will make it easier for someone who was denied to track down exactly why they were denied. Not really sure why they are so hesitant to give out that number, but they are. Yep, that is it for today. My name is John Crump. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Join me on John Crump Live a little bit later on with the one, the only, the master of the P80 Butane clan from JSD Supply. I even have my JSD Supply shirt on underneath this shirt right here for the show. Let's see here. JSD Supply. Yep. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Stay ever vigilant. Stay ever free. Keeping the fight. I'm out of here. Wolverines, motherfucker.